Hey there. So today I'm going to tell a story about dopamine and how changing my mindset towards it really improved my life. Like it really made me get up in the morning with excitement, even though I had work to do. I had stuff I needed to do. It made that work a lot more fulfilling. So if you feel like something is missing in your life or you want to just improve your mindset and make a change, then feel free to keep going. So first, I'll just give a little overview on what dopamine is. So in my research, I found that dopamine is like a neurochemical and it's in your brain, and it's basically the molecule of more is what someone referred to it as. Basically, it makes junk food and scrolling and YouTube binges fun. It makes you want more. That's why they're so fun. Yeah. So the reason I'm gonna tell you this story is because it shows how someone could make dopamine into their friend rather than something that forces them to do bad habits that they don't want to do anymore. Because I'm sure you, like everyone else, like me, have habits that you want to kind of shove to the side. You don't want to do them anymore, and it could be eating junk food. It could be spending too much time on your phone, right? Everyone has these habits that they kind of feel like they have to do, but they don't know how to get rid of it, even though they want to. And so, this is how I helped solve that problem. So everyone likes dopamine, right? I used to kind of chase it by watching my favorite show and binging some corn checks on the side, or I used to go to 7-Eleven almost every day and eat Sour Patch Kids. Now these habits, definitely I knew they weren't healthy, but I didn't care enough to stop doing them because I would get the dopamine hit every time I did that thing. Junk food, laziness. I even used like two devices at one time, where I would watch some YouTube or a show or something on the TV and play on my Switch, so I would get like double the dopamine and double the stimulation. And one day I realized that I didn't want to do this anymore. It felt good at the time, but as soon as I stopped, the dopamine would go away and I would just feel nothingness. I would feel tired, lethargic. I wouldn't want to go anywhere, do anything productive, and I was done. So I went on this like candy fast where I didn't have any candy. I didn't have any like bad foods for a month, and it was super difficult, right? There was a 7-Eleven on my way home from school, and every day I would feel the pull. I would feel the Sour Patch Kids taunting my name, right? But I never did it. I lasted the 30 days without Sour Patch Kids or any candy. And almost immediately, I started noticing a difference in my mood and my energy and, my motivation to do better things. And it was so like overpowering. It was so amazing to feel that I just didn't really ever eat Sour Patch Kids again. And now obviously I eat like some things, but really only with my family if we're doing something all together, right? And from that experience, the monthly like fast thing, I got inspired to try even more things, and I realized that I could use this molecule, dopamine, to my advantage if I somehow managed to rewire my brain to like hard work. So either homework or some project or assignment I had to do, or even this YouTube channel, right? I enjoy making these videos partly because I did that dopamine candy fast 2 years ago or a year ago, and I'm grateful for that. And so how did I do it, right? Basically all I did was I went on a dopamine detox, which if you don't know what that is, it's where you don't do any dopamine like stimulating things that are like bad habits. So like no candy for me, no YouTube binges. That'd be the two things I stopped. And you do that for a set period of time. And you get through the day by finding things to do that are good for you, journaling, meditating, reading, all these things that you wouldn't have time to do or you wouldn't think to do before. All of a sudden, those are the priority. So that's what you do. And yeah, and by the end of it, depending on how long you do it, like I started with a day and then told myself, I'll go another day. That wasn't too terrible. And then I kept going. And by the end of it, I felt like an awesome feeling that I could do stuff that I didn't want to do, right? I had discipline and the willpower to keep to my goals. And that really let me start really let me start enjoying hard work. Learn to chase real dopamine. Don't take away your problems by going into a YouTube video. Take away your problems by actually fixing them, doing exercise, eating right, training right, going outside, taking walks, reading, learning, talking to other people. All these things will help you become a better person rather than just watching a YouTube video that will take you away temporarily rather than doing anything to fix it. So one of the first things I felt was a lot more pride when I did something well. So either when my first YouTube video I did about 8 months ago came out, I was very proud of myself, even though I knew it was shit. And before the dopamine detox, I would have just focused on the negatives, like how the camera was bad, or my audio was bad, or I didn't know what to talk about. But after that, I really noticed how much more positive my thoughts were. So stuff like, at least I got it, done. I did the editing, I did the recording, and I posted it for everyone to see, and I was proud of that. So yeah, positive thoughts were really the first thing I found when I did the detox, as well as a craving for hard work. So I once recorded like 4 videos in a row, and it felt great in the first 3, and then on the 4th one I was like, holy fuck, why am I still doing this? And I feel like as I keep doing this, as I keep doing detoxes throughout my years, I'll get better at that. Maybe I'll move up to like 8 videos, I don't know. But I think that was a good start, right? And I didn't really do that again because I just preferred to do them one by one, so I knew what I was talking about. But yeah, that was another thing where I figured out I could work for much longer without feeling like tired. And after the detox, I also noticed that I wanted to watch educational YouTube videos a lot more than I wanted to watch entertainment ones. So I spent a lot of time watching, Huberman Lab, The Game by Alex Hormozy. Like, I think that's a podcast or a playlist. I don't know. But it's about business, and I really enjoyed it. And one of the key things about it is that it's very low dopamine. So all that's showing is either him talking or the whiteboard that he's writing on. And so yeah, I noticed that my tolerance for YouTube videos went way towards educational ones rather than like a clip where it switches every 2 seconds or whatever, right? Obviously I still watch some stuff. Like I really like mystery, like unsolved mystery things. This guy named Nexpo is amazing. But yeah, I just noticed that it's been reduced quite a lot because of the dopamine detox, and I just wanted to mention that as well. Yeah, those are really the key things that I noted here. Besides that, it's just you have a lot more fun doing ordinary things, right? When you go on a walk, or if you ever go on a walk after your detox, you'll notice it's a lot more fun to do these like things you'd find normal. It's a lot more fun to do them, right? Because your baseline dopamine level is a lot higher or lower or something. And so it feels a lot better to like go out, see the nature, see the sun, do all these things, decide if you're going to go left or right. And yeah, I find that normal life, normal activities, even taking out the trash, has been a lot more rewarding than, watching some YouTube video I'll never remember again. Not this one though. This one is important. I like this. But yeah, I just noticed that everything was a lot more fun. Every normal thing was a lot more fun after the detox. And it's not too much difficulty that you can't do it, right? Even for a day, I promise you'll feel a lot better after you do it than before, if you're having trouble like I was. But yeah, that's kind of it. I just wanted to record my thoughts on detoxing and how it can really help you. And one more tip, don't spend too much time on social media, because that really does not help as well. So during the detox, try to limit it or turn it off completely. I didn't have Instagram for a full year because I knew how much time I was spending on it and the implications it was having. So you don't have to go all that, but maybe try for a day or for a week. And if you can't do that, maybe that's a problem. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, do the algorithm stuff. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.